When working with any video or film project, you usually want to break it up into 3 different sections. The first section is pre-production. In order to make this newscast work, you need to give students different roles. Student roles are vital to the success of this project. It's possible to do this as a whole class, but I wouldn't recommend it. I would choose several students that you can trust to do this. Here are the types of things you need to look for in the students that you want to work on this project. You need to choose someone that doesn't need to be reminded to do something all the time. You need to be able to trust that they're going to be responsible for their role, because if they don't do their job, it makes everyone else's job harder and sometimes impossible. They have to be able to work on their own and meet deadlines. They also have to know how to work as a group, because they're going to be working with other students as well as some teachers and even the principal. My recommendation is that you use this as a gifted and talented experience, although any student can really do it. The reason I recommend gifted and talented students is because they usually have more time to do stuff because they get done with their assignments early. Attached to this video is a document that I made highlighting some of the suggested student roles that you may want to consider for your class. This document is just a suggested list. You may want to add or subtract different roles from this list as you see fit. Out of all the suggested jobs that I have on that sheet, there is one role that I think is the most important, and that is a producer or project manager, somebody who you can trust to do the job that you would do if you had time to do it. When assigning roles, you may want to have them fulfill that role for the entire year, or occasionally switch them around. A bit of a suggestion and warning though, the more you switch them around, the harder it is for them to really take ownership of their responsibility, and the more you may have to step in to show them how to do it. Because I worked at an elementary school, it was easier for me to have them stick with their job the entire year. That way I could be more hands-off and they became perfect at their jobs. The first year you do this project is going to be kind of hard just because they don't know where to start and you're having to teach them everything. But once they become the owner of their role that they have, they can then actually teach other students that are going to be fulfilling their roles in upcoming years.